Biggity Mike, check 1 2 1 2. Peace YouTube. It's your boy D-Rican Hippie, the highest hippie in the room, of course, you know what I'm saying. We back at it with a short for you guys, you know what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna call it an episode. Y'all see who we got in the building. Teyonce Knowles.
We in the building. Happy Tuesday.
That's a fact, man. We back, man. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Peace to the YouTube subscribers, man. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing on all the content, you know what I'm saying? And we got a special guest here, like I said, Tina. She just wanted to pull up. We actually doing the episode. Y'all see it's a full house, but the other two running late. So we here to work, you know what I'm saying?
Getting it started.
That's a fact, man. So what's good with you, Tina? How you been, man? Talk to the people.
I've been doing. When people ask me, how you feeling? I'm like, I've been feeling. You know, we here. We moving, we pushing, we striving, we struggling, we battling, we, you know, trying to be forceful, strong, and resilient is what we're trying to be in 2024. And that's what it is. But I've been good. And
that's exactly what we doing, you know what I'm saying? Because like I told you earlier, I just been documenting every single thing that I've been doing every day, you know what I'm saying? That. Just to make sure that I am doing what I'm saying that I'm doing, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping to keep that second month, third month, fourth month, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that you're taking note of the progress, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
it's important.
That's all I want to do right now, man. But
and staying consistent,
yeah.
And even when you don't feel like, you know, keep pushing and, you know, do more so that you're going to eventually see the outcome.
Yeah, I be feeling like I be doing a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody look at me and be like, yo, you gotta do more.
Right.
And I be like, what? I be thinking about the fucking Kanye West and Kobe commercial. There's an old commercial. Kobe was giving a speech, and Kanye was like, but I got this many Grammys, this many platinum. And Kobe was like, do more.
It's dark, basketball clothes, like, do more. Right.
Do more.
Exactly. That is
Word,
not enough.
Man.
But that's, you know, I mean, but you can't listen to the people. You know, first off, you don't want to listen to the people. And then secondly, I feel like it's your journey. It's, you know, it's how your path is set out for you. So as long as you're content and you're, you know, you feel like, you know, you're doing everything that's necessary for you to be where you want to be, I feel like no one could tell you any of that.
Yeah.
Or no one should, but they do.
We all got some type of purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, even if you feel like your shit is minuscule or whatever the case is, it's still something that's for you, that's really going to make an impact for you. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, working that 9 to 5, trying to be an entrepreneur. Whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Anything that you're trying to do.
Whatever career, whatever passion you have.
Put that shit into it.
Put that work in, because you definitely see it eventually.
Talking about that, your passion, your podcast, your media thing that you do, you know what I'm saying? The Brighter Side.
Yes,
Let the people know what's going on with that.
So yeah, The Brighter Side was created after the pandemic. Of course, because I found myself saying, this is bullshit. This is BS. And, you know, then, of course, things happen and you find the way and you see the way and you know that there is a brighter side to the BS. So, you know, I found that to be very appealing and having a meaning behind it. So I drew out a logo, started the clothes.
The logo fire.
Yes.
You drew that?
I drew it. Actually, I drew the first one with like crayons and markers and pencil, and then I just created the new one, and I did that with like a candle, like the base of a candle, the circle, and I took other stuff and I just, so it's totally my logo. That's by dope. Hand. And I did the podcast for a little while, which was amazing. It was with the BS with Tina, Loretta, and friends. And, you know, it's just things happen. You know, time happens, and so you take a little break and then you get back to that. But that's where my heart is. You know, this is where my heart is. It's talking and vibing and finding, you know, hearing people's story and telling my story. You know, everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to feel important. Everyone wants to feel like they mean and they solid in this world. So if you can do that with the people that are most closest to you, you winning,
And you make people feel like that when you're doing something like this, and you be like, yo, come on to my shit and talk your shit.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'm coming through.
Like, whatever you talk about, whatever you doing, pull up, talk your shit.
It's like therapy. It is like therapy.
Yeah, like even like right now, like I don't know, I'll be like sometimes people. That's one thing that people like. Not complain, but point out to me. They be like, "Yo, you always do that. What I'm about to do right now." Like even with this right now, it's just a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you just chopping it up right now, and I feel like it's gonna grab somebody's attention. Whoever, like if it's 20 people that watch the episode, and they be like one person be like, "Yo, that shit." You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just out here. Like I ran into a girl. She was like, "Yo, you do a podcast?" I was like, "Yeah." You know what I'm saying? She was like, I always wanted to do one before she even, because I knew what was the next thing. She was like, what I need to do. Right. I knew that was going to be the next words out of her mouth. And before she even said it, I was like, yo, just do it, bro. Just put your phone in front of you and talk your shit. Whatever you want to talk about, talk
Everything
about
is
that.
content.
Everything is content. And don't get discouraged by
other people.
Or views and shit.
Right, by other people.
Shit. Fuck
you
it.
have to, if you have one follower, entertain that one follower, right? And worry about that one person. I just saw a meme. Actually, it was like a little clip, I think, of Lala Anthony, and she said, when there are gatherings and get-togethers, people tend to worry about, oh, this one didn't come. Oh, I wonder what happened to this one. Oh, and you tend to not focus on the people who are there and who are showing love and who are, in attendance.
Those people that's there.
Right. Yeah. And so love on those people. So that's a good life lesson for me.
I'm starting to take that within this. You know what I'm saying? Like if I reach out to somebody or somebody reach out to me, that's telling me that, oh, you really want to do this.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
On your own, and you know what I'm saying? Because I got my own thing going on, but if I be like, yo, you could pull up and do something with me real quick, and you be like, yeah, hell yeah. Because every time I ask you, you like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not doing mine right now. So as much camera time as I could get, let's do it.
Right.
Boom, you know what I mean?
Right.
But,
and you have to clap for people so that when it's your turn, you can hear those people clap for you as well. You have to stay in the loop and not being only beneficial to me myself, because of course I love to come in, I love to talk to you, but it's also because you're my friend and I know that you will pull up for me as well. Yeah. So in this world, in today's age, like everything is reciprocal. Everybody wants to feel like I give, I get, and it's fair. It's only fair. Like, there's too much of taking. There's too much people, just willing to receive and not give. So when people, right. So when, there's that's a short path. I feel like, there's an ending to that. And I feel like when you are not that person and you don't do those things and you do it for the best interest of both parties, as if if I was doing this, I would want the same love. So it's just that's where the brighter side comes in too, because you want to always see that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you can find people that are in a different position than you, on a different have a different perspective or a different conversation, and you can get yourself out of that situation. You just have to find those people, and that's the hard part too.
So you feel like you're gonna get back into
absolutely
like straight podcasting, or like me and you've been talking, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna do more on the run stuff.
On the run, on the go, outside restaurants, if you want to go to the library, if you want to go to the park, when it's nice, just sit and chat and have like this.
And I don't be wanting to spoil you shit, but we gonna be working together, you know what I'm saying?
So and it's not even spoiling. Like sometimes you have to call those things out to existence and put it. You're right, because a lot of the time too, we have ideas and we have all these things that we want to do, but we don't execute. We don't put the work in. Yeah. And that's where, because like you said earlier, everyone has a gift, everyone is talented, everyone has something in them, but you have to find it. And
it's crazy that I say that, because I always until this, I used to be like, yo, I ain't really, you know what I mean? Like I liked sports, I always liked sports, and I thought that I could do it. I could play sports, I'm athletic and all that, but I always was like, in my mind, I always was like, yo, I'm too short for it, you know what I'm saying, for any sport. But then, you know, you grow up
We're
and
our
you see
first
somebody
enemy.
like a Jose Altuve.
Right.
This nigga's 5'6".
John Starks, you're like, what the hell?
So it's like, damn, I missed something. But then I like music, but I can't rap. But then I started watching podcasting, and I'm like, I could talk some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not intriguing,
Mm-hmm.
or if it is intriguing, like, you're not going to hit a home run every time. But
And have you always been social?
No.
Like social? No?
no, I don't like talking to people. I'm an introvert. I don't like,
Get
you know
out
what I
of
mean?
here.
I don't like it. But I don't even like hearing my voice sometimes. But I've been doing this. We going on 7 years now.
Nice. Congratulations.
I'm used to it now, and I like doing it. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't get nervous anytime you have to talk in front of a camera?
When I first started, I don't know if it was nervous because I wanted to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I started it, it was with my best friend, and I'm always comfortable around calls. So it's like, all right, fuck it, we're not paying attention to what's going on. Let's talk some sports. Let's talk some music. Let's talk about us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was nervous. When I started doing showcase events, that's more nervous for me, like hosting and shit like that. Like,
Okay, nah, because it's live.
I can't. Yeah, I'm not no
people.
comedian. I ain't got no little jokes to just, you know what I mean, chop it up
That was funny.
in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like, natural talking, I could be a little funny,
right.
but that's almost like I can't freestyle that. You know what I mean? But I like putting it together and getting artists together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, damn, that's a dope part. Like to be honest with people, like going into 7, 8, 9 year, I kind of don't want to be right here. I kind of want to be behind the camera, recording Spliff and Chun. You know what I mean?
Right. I was just gonna say that sometimes you start in in a certain path, and then you realize, okay, I don't want to do this. You know, I want to be.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe you
like, and I'll
drawing,
I'll do it because I'm planning on my solo podcast, so I'll do that once a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm always gonna be behind something that's important. You know what I'm saying? That's relevant.
I like that.
You know what I mean? So that's just how I wanna.
Mm-hmm. I like that documentary that Kanye had.
The Genius one. The one that was on Netflix.
Was it the one that the guy recorded him the whole way?
Yeah,
His
the
friend
Genius one. Yeah, with
so
a J.
that's dope. That he was behind the scenes the whole time, and what he created, being behind. And it is. I'm watching this Netflix. Well, actually, it's been out. It's called This Is Us. It was out for like a long time. It's been out since like 2016. Yeah, it's a show about a woman and a man who fall in love young, and then it's in the 50s. It's like taking place in the 50s, and then they have 3 children. Well, she gets pregnant and she's having triplets, and one passes away when she's giving birth, and then they happen to adopt a 3rd child at the hospital that was left by his father at the firehouse, and he's black, and so the 2 children are white, and then they adopt a black boy. And it's just fast. It's just amazing.
It's a series?
It's a series.
Oh, okay.
It's 6 seasons. If it ended like in 2022, This Is Us. It's just so.
Does the father have like, he's a slim dark skinned dude with like gray hair?
That's the real father of the black man.
I think I ran across.
Yeah, maybe because it's been out for some time. But if you have a chance to start, because it's just such a connection with life itself, and how we have this perception of the way people are and what we do and how, but we only know our own story. And until we tell that to someone, or until we express that, no one would know. And that's why a lot of misunderstandings happen, a lot of miscommunication, and people argue and fight. It's because there's not enough communication and not enough comprehension. So this is what it really shows, and just the mix-up of blending families and obesity and sickness and adoption and sexual abuse and just so many things that takes place, and it's a really, really great show. Because like, especially speaking of that, like blending of families and shit, like especially where we at in New York, like it's a mixer, and you gonna meet people that's outside your race and shit like that. And sometimes like shows like that will show like
a suburban side to it. So it's like, that couple was like, but like what you explaining, like
it shows all sides.
Yeah, like
me.
I would date a Spanish girl or a black girl, and you don't know who you might have a family with, and then it's like, oh, you gotta
intertwine with those different,
like that movie with Adam Sandler, Blend,
Oh yeah, I like that family. Yes, I like that movie. Yeah, that is funny. He's the bomb. I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah, it is, and it, blending and understanding people's lives. I was at a podcast yesterday called Beers and Ballhead. Shout out to them. Monday nights, and we were talking about relationships and how they're complicated. And my perception of it is because people are not honest, they're not truthful, and because we automatically feel like people cannot handle that, so they lie. Yeah. So that's why people, for me, that's why people, don't last, or that's why they cheat, and so on and so forth. And it's important to just speak your truth.
I think everybody in their own way is like jaded.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, like, people do lie a lot, so like I be catching myself with white lies, and I'll be like, damn.
I lie for no reason.
That shit, but it's cool. It is what it is.
Yeah, my friend's like, she said something about me. I'm like, no, she didn't say anything about you. I'm like, bitch, stop talking about her, because and it's just like, I'll check my friend, but I'm not gonna tell my friend that she was, because I just don't want the drama. It's not I don't lie because I just don't. I lie a lot because I'm trying to save people's feelings or save them, and that's not a good thing either.
Not a good thing either,
right? Because I'm not being truthful, I feel like
and the action continues, so it's like, damn. And at some point you'll get frustrated and be like, the truth will come out in a negative ways, and people will be like, what the fuck?
Right, that happens too.
Yeah, listen, that's just
life. But I feel like if you love somebody, and that too, in that show, it shows you why you should be honest with people, because then you end up getting caught, or you end up and then it brings more, like you said, more drama, more. It puts you it puts people in a position that's uncomfortable, and not want and having to tell another lie. And so being this age, I don't want to do that anymore.
Try to stay away from shit like that. That's a fact. But I don't know. I just felt like we should we should have had a conversation like this, because a lot of people out there be looking for conversations like this that they want to talk about it, but they don't really have the right or the way to talk about it. So
right.
I don't know, man. But besides that, how's life for you? How's everything been going on yet? And everything is doing well?
Life is lifing. And you got to take everything with a grain of salt, and again, we have to be honest with ourselves. And like you said, everyone's jaded, whether it's from our parents, whether it's from upbringing, whether it's from nature, nurture, whatever it is, we have a piece of us that is either scarred or damaged. And
I know a lot about that shit too, because I was like raised with a single parent household.
Me
so
too.
It is nature or nurture, because you outside a lot and you learning shit from out there, but your mom's is telling you certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you gotta take the balance within yourself to be like, what I'm gonna do, who I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people take that route out there. And, where that shit leads you, like, this shit ain't
not far. And even like being raised by a single mother, and like, she has to work, right? She has to provide, she has to be there. And then sometimes as a mother to two boys, it's difficult when you're doing all these things and your kids get to a certain age and you don't really know them, and that's something I struggle with right now.
I only have the POV of being someone's child. I don't know how it is to be someone's parent, because I don't got kids yet, so.
But is it different? You know how much your mother loves you, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how
I would feel for my,
right. And people could say, oh, you don't have that and you've never been there, but if you have a heart, you can know how much you would put into someone that you created. So it's real difficult, but although we go through things but we handle them, and now I see my mother's struggle. Like I see
that POV now.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, okay, she was just doing this shit. She was just doing it. Like I had no idea of any of the things that were going on. And you know, my kids are different. You know, we express more things, we talk about things, so you know, it holds a lot of weight on them as well. So I fear that they might be jaded as well. They might feel that one time in their life that they're damaged because of the things that I taught them. Yeah. But at this point, I think it's the right thing, which I may have felt a way or things that my mom or my dad have done, but it was the way they knew. It's all they knew. Yeah. So I understand that now, because I don't want to hurt them. I don't want anything. I don't want us to be disconnected. And I'm blessed with my boys. They are amazing, and we have a great relationship. We have a great bond. But I fear that. And as a parent, you know, you're always going to fear that your kid is going to hold on to things that you had no control of, and you handled it the way you thought was best.
You really shouldn't hold on to that, you know what I'm saying? So
I know.
That's shout out to everybody out there, man. You know,
shout out to everybody going through some things, but you're going to get through it. Talk about it.
Yeah, man. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and all that. You're going to see more Tina on the show, you know what I'm saying?
And the bright
side.
You
know, her content is coming real soon too. So man, so stay tuned. Make sure you go and link to it. All her social medias and everything like that is gonna be in the description. You know what I mean? So for D-Rican Hippie, for Tina, we be back at y'all real soon, man. We out of here. You know what I mean?
Peace.